Hello guys, how are you? This is Amber here back with another video. Hoping all is well. Today I will be talking about my love life. I had a few people that requested me to talk about my love life and like my state of mind and my boundaries, and so this will be the video that I am freestyling. I have took no notes, so you will have my undivided attention. I will be looking straight at you while I talk about my love life. I mean, I may look away a little bit, but that's all right. Getting in the groove of things. So where am I at with my love life? I am single. I've been single for going on 2 years now, I believe. Not really catching the math in my head, but it is going on 2 years for sure. Um, I was with someone for like 10 months to a year. I had moved away from Dallas, my hometown of Dallas, and I ventured out to Houston. And at some point in Houston, I met my ex, and we met at a mutual spot that we were both at. And then, you know, just spending time with each other, we decided to be together. Um, and so from there, we had moved from Houston to Port Arthur because he had a job opportunity come up at this plant. So I agreed to go, and we went out there and we lived out there for a while. And then I came back home just for like a month. And then by the time I was coming back, we he had plans to take another job offer um, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I was out there for a while, and then I came back home and started at Amazon, and I've been there ever since. You know that I've been single, and it's been fine. I know at the beginning of when I was single, it was a little bit hard because when you think you have the one, you think you're gonna run off into the sunset, you think you're gonna just be with forever, and ultimately, I had surrendered to love. I had like just when I say surrendered, I let go of my fears. I dropped my insecurities and just went in with it, just surrendering to it because I felt like if I didn't, I would hold myself back. And honestly, I could say in relationships that I held myself back a lot, due to just me just being just that fear of just letting go and just fully just falling it in, fully just falling in love and just sometimes that was hard for me, but I felt like, you know what, I'm safe to do that with this person. Let me do that because honestly, whether it worked out or not, I could at least say, hey, I gave it my all. And it showed me that I can and I'm capable of loving someone to, the full potential. And ultimately, in doing that, it also taught me to love myself too and, be mindful of that and make sure that I am. But I can say that I did stretch myself thin, but I wouldn't have did it if I didn't think it wasn't just going to last forever. I am 30. I'm 30 years old. I have no kids yet. And honestly, I guess that's a topic for another time, but might as well say it because it does have to deal with my love life. It's been like a struggle, little fertility problems, nothing that's stopping me from having kids because I can. It's just more of like a process with me. I have to like go to the doctor and, take meds, and, it's just a little bit more work I have to put into it. So, it I kind of have to have someone on my side, but at the same time, in this new year, I've talked to this fertility specialist, and I'm gonna be doing things to get my body prepared regardless. So I'm excited about that. But I am single now. At first, I was not like open to dating. I didn't want to meet nobody. I didn't want to see nobody. I just kind of like closed myself off for a bit, and I kind of did feel numb. So, then once I started trying to open myself up, I kind of got out there and was trying to meet people, but it was just nothing that would stick to me because I was just feeling so numb. You know what I mean? And so I came to a point where it was like, dang, I don't like this numb feeling. I don't like these numb reactions. I don't like feeling numb like this. It's feeling like dead inside. It's like you don't feel anything. You don't have no attachment to anything. And so I was like, dang, I'm a naturally loving, caring person. Like that's a given with me. But I think stretching myself so far and so thin, it just like made me kind of want to reel back in a lot. So I can say I've been single for the longest that I've been in, like, ever in my life. Normally, I'm always in a relationship. I'm always booed up. I'm always just having a boyfriend. And it's just for the first time in life, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be single. I'm just going to embrace it. And I'm just going to pour into me and tap in with me. And I feel like doing that, it'll lead me to what I want, the life I want, the partner I want, by me just really just buckling down and zooming in on myself and not just too much focusing on love, because I'm a lover. I love love. I be, I feel like I'm happy in a relationship, but it's like, okay, I still have to be happy, outside of the relationship as well. So, I've been taking my time, with dating and stuff like that. Like I said, I've just been really focused on me. So I have to bring this up because someone requested me to talk about this, more than one person, but someone in particular asked me to talk about this. And I was like, why do you want me to talk about, my love life? He's like, I just want to know why you letting, a good guy go that is trying to be there for you and, trying to love you, and that you can be really happy with, and you may realize it later. And my response to that is, you may think you're a good person for me, but if it's not resonating for me, then I can't reciprocate that energy that you're feeling. And so that also seems like it's a person, that's into me more than I'm into them. And when something resonates, it just does. So for me, it wasn't resonating because, first off, this particular person, I hope this person ain't taking offense. And I don't think this person is taking offense, because they asked me to talk about this, and they, kind of was like saying all that stuff, like, oh, because you letting a good thing go. But it's like, again, like, what if we're not for each other? Because you think we are, that don't mean that we are. And furthermore, I don't do distance. So this person was trying to pursue me at a distance, and distance just is never enough for me. It's never the amount of FaceTime calls or texts or anything that you could be doing to be present. And it was a lack in that as well. So it's just like, and maybe from both of us. But I wasn't just willing to just go fly and just go do this to go get to know this person. I would, if someone's pursuing me, come see me. That's just how I feel until we get more of a foundation. I'm not just gonna hop on a plane because you're getting the ticket and I just come. That's just not how I roll. Um, and furthermore, I just feel like this person always said how much he wanted to pour into me or do or whatever, and it just, those things wasn't being done. And I guess those things were being restricted because of me not knowing what it's gonna be. But it's like, I just feel like if you want somebody, don't talk about it, be about it. So I'm not too good with the words not matching up to the action. So, but yeah, I'm comfortable and I'm happy in my love life. I'm not rushing it. I've learned the hard way from, just things moving so fast, or you thinking that you're sure, but then something comes up to where you're not sure. So I just learned to take my time, and I just feel like I had to like elevate a lot of things and like stand on it, and, you know, raise the bar, and, really set strong boundaries and sticking to all of that, because, I feel like that'll help me better too on my journey of love too. It's important to have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? As a man or a woman, it is very important to have your boundaries and stick to them, not bending. And the person that respects those boundaries, to respect it, they shouldn't even be asking you to bend it. You know what I mean? And so I've made that mistake in love, like having these good intentions and these boundaries, and I'll end up bending to what someone else wants, thinking that I'll get reciprocated back. And it don't never work out like that. I've poured into so many cups that has not poured back into me. So I'm really just very like strong in my wants and my desires and my needs and my boundaries and all of that stuff. Like, I don't want the bare minimum at all. Like, and even sometimes the bare minimum ain't even the bare minimum. Like, it needs to be way more things when someone really is interested in you and pursue you. But how I feel with love right now, a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are so guarded. A lot of people have been hurt numerous times. So I feel like people's faith and just really true, genuine love is just starting to waver a bit. Of course, there'd be a lot of cheating and scandalous things going on. I see it every single day. I see it every single day. Not to mention, it's been, men try to talk to me that is involved. And it's like, my question to you is why? Why are you trying to do that and you're involved? I be trying to understand the mindset of people. But yeah, for right now, I'm single. I'm happy with that. Um, you know, Sometimes, and I'll say this too before I end and close, most people that I fall for, they aren't good for me. I see the potential. And I listened to this guy on YouTube. I think he goes by Stephen Speaks. I hope I'm saying that right. But he said something like how he was naming like these type of women that can get played. And I tell you, I was in them categories, baby, because I have definitely dated and seen the potential, but not just accepting the reality, of a person or a situation. So I don't date for potential no more. I want to see who you are, and that will help me make my decision. And people used to tell me like I'm too cutthroat and I cut off people so quick. 1 second, guys. Let me take a little sip of my drink. But people have told me like I've like been like I call myself like the cutoff queen because I feel like that's what you should do. You use your discernment, and if something isn't on your frequency, you cut it off. Now I get it, like to where I don't have to be so cutthroat. It's just like blocking people or whatever. But it's like if it's necessary, I will. So I just feel like, yeah, just having those qualities of cutting things short when right there when you need to deaden it. If you and this person ain't gonna go the distance, let them know up front. You can give a person a chance, but like don't be letting somebody do too much for you and it's just like, oh, it's not hitting. So yeah, I've definitely learned that I'm not dating for nobody's potential because as we all know, we all could die with all this potential in us that we're not living up to, right? So it's just like, no, I cannot date for potential anymore. So I'm not doing that. What else would I like to say about my love life? I would like to end as well by saying that I am hopeful though. I'm not gonna say I'm a hopeless romantic because it's hope out there. It's nothing that's lacking about the hope. Like I know my husband's out there. Yeah, I kind of got a little, I don't have a type, but I kind of have a type, but I do, but I don't. I mean, I feel like a lot of people that's watching me, they would probably say what my type is. But ultimately, I just want to be treated right. I want to be, respected. I want to be honored. I want to be valued, like I have this boundary that I'm trying into my dating world now, not to just put my business out there, but um I want to wait on intercourse until like I'm a girlfriend or it's some real serious things going on. It's like a commitment there. Like I'm not into the casual, you know, stuff anymore. I want to, hold on to me and what I got to offer, without just saying all that because I'm not going to be saying all that stuff on YouTube. But I want to hold back a part of me until it's something real and it's something established until like I don't have any doubts. Like I don't want to be doing that with someone and then I'm having all these doubts. I don't know what's up. I don't know where we lie within each other. Like where we lie, where we stand with each other. Like I'm doing things totally different this year, and I know that that's gonna keep some people away from me, and that's gonna also bring some people in that are respectful because that is very important to have respect. Like I don't want to sell myself short no more anymore in any way. So I'm gonna start by making that decision. I'm not engaging in that type of activity. I want dates. I want to have fun. I want adventure. I want intimacy without having to go there because a lot of people, and let's be real, sometimes people only know how to express their emotions through that act. And I don't think that, you got to tap in. So I was listening to a reading earlier because I love tarot readings. I'll probably name a few next time, but also be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you. Hit that notification bell. Support your girl. But yeah, I was listening to a reading and it was just saying like, how freak. I literally just forgot what I was gonna say. I was listening to a reading, and it was just saying something about like, holding back, and keeping that part of me reserved until, you find somebody you're comfortable with. I forgot the exact words. I had it right at the tip of my tongue, but I wanted to tap in and say some other things. But yeah, I'm very hopeful of my love life, and this was actually fun to talk about. Again, I am open. I'm not closed. I'm definitely open, but I'm just more of like take my time, and so I know that that's gonna lead to me having like the person that's decent for me. Again, we never know what the future holds, but I just know when I'm being pursued, I want to be pursued fully, to the fullest. I don't want to have to request anything of anybody, and especially things that should be being done. I don't want to have to like request that stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that should be normally happening when, somebody's pursuing someone that they like. So, yeah, I'm hopeful. I look forward to it. I am 30. I have no kids yet, but I am ready to start a family and just be happy. But I'm also going to be patient and I'm going to continue to work on myself and pray for the best. So, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, to check out Amber's mindset. I look forward to creating more moments to share with you guys. Until next time, bye.